Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back to part 2 of the Stray Kids 8 album listening party. We are here with part 2 now, and in this part we're going to be getting into Runners, Twilight, Stray Kids, and the Chk Chk Boom festival version. I might have messed up the order there, hopefully I didn't, but I'm not entirely sure. But I am back. If you watched the previous part, I said at the end of the video that I would be going out with my dog, and I did. It was raining outside, so now I'm a little bit wet because of the rain. I didn't notice it was raining until I walked out of the door. But, you know, it's whatever. But now I'm back after just a little bit of a break. And we're going to be getting into the second part of this album. I am really excited, and I'm just happy to finally be able to listen to the whole thing by myself, because I have been struggling to keep myself off of this. I think this is the longest that I've gone since becoming a stay of not listening to the most recently released album, because it's almost been 2 weeks and I have not listened to it yet. But we're obviously here to listen to it now, and I'm very excited about it. So we are going to be getting started with the song Runners, and I really don't know anything about this. I think with most of them that we didn't get a unveil track for, I didn't really know anything about it. I did know a little bit more about I Like It because there was a lot of discourse about it, but other than that, I know barely any of the songs that have no unveil track accompanying it, so I am intrigued to see what the song will sound like and what it will be like. Hopefully it'll be something that I will enjoy. We will see. I do love my intense songs, and I think Stray Kids does those incredibly well. So hopefully that is something that we're going to be getting, but I really don't know. But yeah, just in case that this is the first part that you're watching and you haven't watched the previous part, which first of all you should, I will be linking it, of course. So go check that out first. But if you haven't watched it, I will be watching all of these lyric videos that I have planned. I will be watching them by ShadowByYoongi, because I think that those are some of the best that I've seen. So I'm using this channels. And also I will be listening to them once because I only have the listening part of it to go through. But there will be lots of pausing, and there will be lots of rewinding and all that sort of stuff. So be mindful of that as you're getting into this video. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue and get into this. I need to turn the sound up, I just remembered. And let's go ahead and get into Runners. So yeah, let's go. Ooh. A little mysterious, a little... Ooh. Alright. Ooh. I love this. It's a pretty simple instrumental, to be honest, but I really like it actually. Is this another English song? Let me just see. It is! Alright, Stray Kids, we're getting another one. I do love my, English songs, honestly. I think Super Bowl's sick, so I'm excited for it. Alright, hold on. I'm on my way 'cause this is all about me. Cybernetic system, yeah, I feel like a machine. Doing this, doing that, taking orders like a winter soldier. Winter soldier! I'm running on the edge, screaming. Ooh. Ooh, pretty. Ooh. Hold on. I really like this actually. I love that sort of when he sort of slowly increased the speed of it, and now we're kind of going with that like that very fast-paced electronic beat. Love it.
hold my hand cause we're taking off. Horizon at the end, yeah we're gonna touch. Cause wherever, whoever, whenever, forever we go zoom, zoom, zoom.
Ooh, we did that again. I was just about to comment on the, I don't even know, it sounded like either a crowd or a race car, and I think it might be a race car, like when tires drag across pavement. I think that's what it sounded like, and it makes sense because they're like taking off. We're gonna assume, or like seemingly we're about to get going and get started and get ready, but it sounded almost like a crowd cheering too. You know what I mean? But I believe it is. It sounded like tires dragging, right?
My hand cause we're taking off. Horizon at the end, yeah we're gonna touch. Cause wherever, whoever, whenever, forever we go.
But it also sounded a bit like a crowd. I love that we're including this sort of stuff as well. Like they've gotten a lot more like topical with the way they write their lyrics. Like they use a lot more like memes and stuff. Again, peanut butter jelly time from the previous video. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I thought it was very funny. But yeah, we're sort of they did do that sort of though with Super Bowl, because they included that a lot as well. But in their English songs, I like that. Jelly. Cool. Ooh. Ooh, I love the mellowness we got. This song is going to be magical playing like during nighttime, and especially if you have a car. I do not own a car, but like I imagine playing this in a car driving at night. It would be a magical experience. I can already imagine it. However, I do not have a car. I do have a vehicle. However, I cannot play anything while I'm driving it because I have a moped, and you cannot really have music playing. Although I could if I wanted to, but it's quite difficult to pull off. Anyway, I'm just saying it would be magical listening to, especially that. Ooh, I love that we sort of went higher in the beginning of the song, and now we sort of like went a little more mellow with it. Hold on, let me listen to that again. Han! Woo! Beautiful, Chris.
On the edge, we'll never focus with the runners.
Hell yeah, I love when you end it on Felix. It just, the impact is insane. I think that was everything. Yeah. Ooh, I really like that. The instrumental was really stunning, like super pretty, and like even though it was quite, like I said, it's a little bit more simple, and it doesn't have that much to it, but it still made a lot of sense for this type of song. I think it makes perfect sense as that sort of like driving down the road at night, that sort of song. It makes perfect sense for that, because I can just imagine myself like sitting in a car like listening to the song. I think it would be perfect. honestly. But yeah, it was really, really pretty. Their vocals really pull the song off. There wasn't really a lot of rapping. Like, there was, like, faster paced. I would call it more like faster singing. There wasn't a lot of rapping in the song, which I also think made it even more pretty. Like, it had this magical vibe to it. You know what I mean? Like, it felt like I was about to experience, like, something like an outer body experience while listening to this somehow. And, like, it wasn't even that, like, it was quite simple in some ways, but it still made me feel that way. I don't know. I think it's just their voices that made that happen. But that was really, really pretty. It was for the runners. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go on and get to the next song. I believe we are doing Twilight next. Yes, it is Twilight next. I think I messed it up. No, I didn't mess it up. Did I say Twilight Stray Kids and then? I'm not entirely sure. But the next song we're going to get into is Twilight. Again, I have no idea about this song either. Again, because I haven't watched the intro, neither have I watched the mashup, so I have no clue what's going to be happening. But I am very excited nonetheless. So yeah, I just say let's go ahead and get into that as well. Let's go into our next song, Twilight. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into our next song. This is called Twilight, and like I just said, again, I have no clue about the song. I don't think I've heard any talks about it whatsoever, so I am excited to just be going into this with nothing at all, and also somehow I was able to pause it before it gave me any spoilers, so that is very great. I have no clue at all at this moment what the song sounds like, so I'm very excited. Let's just go ahead and get into this as well. Let's go into Twilight. Wait a second. What was that for? That reminds me so much of something. What is that? Hold on, wait. Dun, dun, dun. I'm so confused right now. If you guys think you know where I have heard the song before, please let me know, because I am struggling right now. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna start from the beginning. Let me try and hone this in. I really don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Piano, we love that though. 보면 또 다시 봐 우연히 남겨놓은 발자국을 따라 가다 보면 뭐가 있을 것 같아 그때 널 따뜻했던 말들과 나를 설레게 했던 눈빛들 다 식었다 너와 내 온도는 뜨겁게 타올라 새가 돼버렸나 흔적도 없이 검은 잼만 남아 I love the low-key vibe of this. Aww. I know we have the two sad songs left basically now that I've gotten confirmation. So they usually do this. They usually keep it to the end to like punch us in the gut. However, I don't think I was ready for this in any capacity. Okay, whatever. Ooh. Let's go, Changbin. Ooh. I love when they rap to like this sort of thing. Like when they rap to more low-key sounding instrumentals. It's really good. It's really good every time. Because they're just like, when they're singing a lot more, they usually sing a lot lower in their voice, but they somehow still go really fast. It's really cool.
해놓고 자면 돼 줄어 서투른 감정이 기어 실수 사랑한다는 맘에 찌질한 원망이 뒤끝 예쁜 해피엔딩은 없을까 네 혼자 말은 끝없이 오고 맴돌아 식었다 너를 온도는 뜨겁게 타올라 제가 돼버렸나 흔적도 없이 검은색만 남아 우리만 아는 그런
They sing this so pretty though.
또 생각했지만 네 생각이 나면 어김없이 울다 지쳐 잠이 들고 나서 일어나 보면 하늘은 점을 보내 방에 또다시 밤 하늘에 뜬 별보다 널 찾기 더 힘들더라 구름에 가려진 걸까 난 보이지가 않아 꿈속에서라도
Let's go, Felix singing! Sorry, every time he does it, I need to, like, acknowledge it. Because I love it so much every single time. Let's go! I'm still trying, like, I think in the back of my head to, like, figure out where that is from. It might be from a TikTok they did it. And I just watched the TikTok and I didn't know that that was what that was. I need to be reminded, though. Anyway.
난 보이지가 않아 꿈속에서라도
So pretty!
저기 내게 보일까 싶지만 이미 떠난 너의 발자국은 다 식었다 너와 내 온도는 뜨겁게 타올라 제가 돼버렸나 흔적도
I love the melody line of this.
우리만 아는 그런 슬픈 기억이 됐다 지웠나 또 생각했지만
Same with Changbin. Changbin singing, let's go! Yeah, like I said, the melody line is so pretty in this song. This is just another case of a sad song that Stray Kids have made that, like, if I just take myself out of it and I try not to remember the lyrics, I will probably not remember the lyrics. And then I can just enjoy it because it sounds so pretty that, like, it's like if I had listened to this song without knowing the lyrics, I would have just been like, but now I'm just like, you know, because that's what they do. They like to do that for some reason.
슬픈 기억이 됐다 지웠나 또 생각했지만 네 생각이 나면 어김없이 울다 지쳐 잠이 들고 나서 일어나 보면 하얀 공허함이 남겨진 내 방에 또다시 밤
Yeah, I'm gonna need to be reminded. I love piano. Piano is so good. Wow. I'm losing my voice. Hold on. Alright. That was Stray Kids' Twilight. That was so pretty. That was such a pretty song. Yeah, I'm gonna look up their TikTok later and see. It most likely was from a TikTok that I've heard this, and then I just, like, stored it in my brain, I guess, and now that I heard it again, I was like, have I listened to this song before? But there's no way, you know what I mean? Because it's not like they haven't, it's not like it's re-released, because if they re-release a song, they would usually be like, oh, it's a Korean version, or it's an English version, or if it's a Japanese version, or whatever. Like, usually they do that if they re-release a song with a different, like, like, lyrics, you know? But it seems like it's an entirely new song, you know what I mean? So I really don't know where it is from, but it's possibly from a TikTok, and I just, like, heard it, and I was like, oh, pretty. And then I didn't realize it was from one of their songs. At least, I don't know. I'm not sure entirely. But that was really pretty, though. I loved the actual, like, instrumental of it. Like I said, I thought it was super pretty, but the lyrics just made me sad. And you know what? As long as I don't have the lyrics right in front of me, I'm sure I'll be able to enjoy the song. You know what I mean? Speaking of something that I will not be able to enjoy, though. Let's go into Stray Kids' Stray Kids, the song. I'm really nervous about this one because, again, it seems like it's more of a fan song that they've, like, ever done previously, because it's self-titled, you know what I mean? They've done a song called Three Racho, which is self-titled, but that was very different from what I imagined this is going to be like. We watched the Unveil track together, and that was very emotional. And so I feel like that will be happening again. and I'm not ready for it. So I just said let's go ahead and get into our last new song for today. We're gonna go ahead and get into Stray Kids. So yeah, let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into our last new song for this album. This is Stray Kids' Stray Kids. Stray Kids by Stray Kids. I am really nervous about this again. I think it's gonna be, again, very personal, very an introspection into them, I assume, at least from what we got to hear from the Unveiled track. I haven't rewatched the Unveiled track, actually, since I edited and uploaded the video, because, like, I couldn't really handle it, and so we'll see how this goes. But hopefully, you know, they'll be releasing the video for it, like the full video, and I'll be able to rewatch it then. But yeah, I'm happy though that I got these photos to go with it, because I think these are my favorite of the concept photos. The fake nails, basically, like those look so stunning on them that it's like unfair to me. You know, I recently cut off my long nails. If you haven't noticed, they're so short now, and now whenever I see them having these on, I'm just like, I miss it so much, because I loved having long nails. But hopefully they'll grow out very soon. But anyway, I am nervous. Let's go ahead and get into our last song together. Let's go into Stray Kids.
We're gonna go away to places still unknown.
It's a sad bop. I think.
We made it on our own. We do what we wanna do. The message through our music, it ain't even done. It's true. Yeah, rhythm never stops.
Or I guess maybe it's not really sad in the way that like most people think of it. It's like a melancholic bop. You know what I mean? Like, it's sort of like, we're not really sad, but we're also not really happy either. In a way, we're just kind of like in the middle of this. We're experiencing a bunch of different emotions with this song. You know what I mean? Also, I think that was Hyunjin, if that's my state of mind being right. I think so. Stray Kids! Let's go! Classic. Stray Kids! I need them to say fuck at least once in their careers, please. Just like, come on. They signed, they renewed their contract. They have time left, and they are basically making like half of JYP's money at this point. Can we like give them a single fuck? Just like give them one of them, you know? I would like so. Please and thank you. I ask this of JYP. Just like let any of them. I don't even care if it's all of the members. Just at least one of them, and I would be happy. Please. Thank you. Ooh. Pretty. That's so sweet. Oh, hold on. I love that line so much. That's so a nice line. Ah! Are we gonna cry today? No, I don't think so. We're gonna keep it in. We got a festival version to listen to later. We got a party. We got a rave later. That's such a nice line, though. Oh, that's so sweet. That's like the antithesis, though, of Stray Kids, I'm sure. Most of them got into it because, you know, even though I think most of them had the music in the forefront of their brains, you know, they still wanted some recognition, still wanted to have that public eye on them. And then now, with how many years it's been, you know, they really, the treasure on the way was each other. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like the journey itself was the treasure. Is that the saying? I don't think that's the saying, but you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Like, now that they started down here, and now that they are up here, they realize that the most important thing about what they do is the connection that they have with each other, and also the connection that they have with us. And that is so sweet and so lovely, and I love them so much. Anyway. Lonely Street. Aww. Yeah, they have a lot of references to other Stray Kids music as well in this, which I think is so sweet. They have Elevator, they had Blueprint earlier, and they mentioned, oh god, now I immediately lost the song title. Yes, Lonely Street, that's right. God. I love that as well. That is such a, like, this is the antithesis. This is the, like, definition of a fan song. You know what I mean? And I love it. I'm proud of you, Felix. So happy for you. Every day. Stray Kids! Oh, it's such a pretty line still. Aw. Woo! I love whenever they sing together. Stray Kids! Every time I have to sing that. Ooh, I love that edit. Aww. That was so nice. I love the verses. They were so sweet. And again, I get so emotional over these guys because I feel like I've sort of grown up with them. You know what I mean? Like, they've always been they've been a part of my life now for many years. Like, it's been since 2020, and I know that some people have had them even longer than that, but since 2020 they've been a part of my life, and like, they've always been such a big part of it because their messages in their songs have always meant so much to me, and the members themselves and what they stand for, and you know, how they carry themselves, the fact that they make their own music. Again, I feel like I talk about this every single video, basically. But that has always been so important to me in artists, and they checked every single box as soon as I realized, like, who they are and what they stood for, and ever since then, I've been hooked, and I don't think there will ever be a time that I will not be in love with all these guys, because I feel like they're all so genuine, unique, and inspiring that it's awesome. They're awesome, and they are I think my favorite artist of all time. I'll just say it. I'll just say it, of course. I think most of you could have probably guessed that, but it is very true. It is very true. But yeah, I think this is an amazing song to have, and it was beautiful to release right after, like, just a little bit after they renewed their contracts with each other. I think, you know, that just made a lot of sense. But yeah, I'm really happy for them, and I'm really happy that this song was made, because I feel like it just says everything that they needed to say, and be like, we have, you know, we've gone through a long journey, and it's been hard, but we've sort of found our way. There's still more to discover about ourselves, and there's never a moment where you can be like, yeah, this is it. I've discovered everything. You know, there's always more things that you can find, and but they've worked themselves a lot. Like, they've worked through themselves a lot through their music, which is crazy. And the fact that they found so much fame through that while they're still very young is amazing. But anyway, before I get too sad and too depressed and too emotional about this, let's go ahead and have some fun. Sadly, I left Wolf-chan at home. He is not here with me right now. He is still in my apartment, so I cannot have him involved right now, which is very sad, but I'm sure that if there ever comes a chance where we're going to party again, I will be involving him. So I have nothing to wield, I have nothing to throw around, because that, I think, is something that's very important for partying, but I don't have him. So we are going to get into the festival version of Chk Chk Boom and have a lot of fun. I've heard some parts of this, but I think it's going to be very fun to listen to. I had a lot of fun listening to the rock version of La La La, and I still, in some ways, like that song more than the actual title track. In some ways, I think they're both great, but, like, they're very different from each other. So we'll see how I feel about the festival version. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into that as well. Whew, let's go. Alright, lovelies, let's go ahead and get into our last song for today. Technically, it is not a last song because we've already heard it before, but not really. It's a little bit different. We're going to go ahead and get into the Chk Chk Boom festival version. Again, I think this is going to be something that they play at the concert, probably. I feel like they're going to be, like really having fun with this. I believe I saw clips of them, playing this during a fan sign, and they were having a lot of fun. So I'm going to be having a lot of fun as well, hopefully. But yeah, let's end it off with a bang and have some fun. I probably won't be pausing too much because obviously I know the song. We listened to it literally earlier in part 1. But I'm still going to have a lot of fun with it. So let's go ahead and get into this song. Let's go. I need some hydration. Alright. I need to turn it up a little bit. Even more. I'm strong. Do it. I got that. Fill in my truck, you want that right? Boom. Like a truck, I'ma make you fly. Boom. Alright. Ooh. Let's go. Like, I usually don't really like festival remixes, because I feel like most of the time they are pretty simple, but I like the way that they're including it, actually. I think it fits kind of nicely. H man. Tadarechi. Clear. My amigo. Boom. Fly. Vamos, I know that you want it. Boom. One more time. Ooh. Ooh. get it. Let's get it, honestly. That was really fun to listen to. Again, usually I'm not a big fan of it, and I'm not a festival goer. I'm not a like raver. I'm nothing like that. I usually stick to myself, you know. I'm not a partier. But that was really fun to listen to, though. I have, like, with the previous, again, with the rock version of La La La, I thought that one was sickening, and I really liked that one. So this one is a little bit different for me, because I'm actually a rock music enjoyer. I'm not really much of, like, a house, party music, rave music type of fan. But I guess because I already like Chk Chk Boom as it is, I thought that this wasn't that... Like, it didn't ruin the song or anything for me, but I think it's much more clear which one I like more, because I think that the original version is definitely something that I would, like, rather party to, but I'm sure that a lot of people will have fun with this, and I'm sure a lot of people enjoyed it when they first listened to it. But, yeah, that was all for this album listen. We have finished listening to 8, which is kind of sad, because I really enjoy this sort of, like... this process, this journey that we go through, but I thought this was very fun, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, I don't have much time to go through and like do my usual album review, my ratings and whatnot, which I usually do during these, and I hope you understand, but I'll just say it right now. If it's not a 4 or 5 star, then be surprised, but I feel like it is probably a 5 star. I'm going to have to listen to it more, obviously, in my own time, but I really enjoyed all of these songs. I thought there was a lot of different vibes and a lot of different fun stuff included, so I really enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed my reactions, and I hope you enjoyed our little journey that we went through together here, but I thought that was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it. So, yeah, I assume it is either 4 or 5s, but I really don't know. But thank you so much for watching either way, though. I hope you enjoyed this. We'll see when I get this out, hopefully the day of or the day after I film it. We'll see, though. But I really enjoyed it, though, and I thought it was a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking through this with me, and I will see you in the outro, and we'll have a little final chat together. So yeah, let's go. All right. Lovelies, that was all I had for this album listen. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for enjoying it if you did. I have really been waiting for this, and I've been really excited for this, and I'm really happy to finally be here now, because again, it's been a while, and I feel really bad every time. It takes a little bit to get to comebacks, but I hope you understand. Again, things have been really messy and really crazy, but I will be back home in my apartment in exactly a week. Is it a week away? It is a week away, isn't it, basically? Friday, not this Friday, but the Friday after that, I will be situated back in my apartment, and I'm really excited to be back, of course, not only because I really miss my apartment and my life alone. I like my family, but it's really difficult to have them around all the time, so I'm really happy that I'm going to be back, and that also means daily uploads will be back soon, and I'm really excited for them, because I think that, like, filming daily is something that I love doing, and I am really happy that I'm going to be back to it. So I hope you're excited, and I hope you're ready for me to be back in full swing. But anyway, I think that's really all I wanted to mention, though. Again, sorry that I'm not going to be able to finish doing the ratings, because my brother will be back in a very short amount of time, so I need to be better with this. But I hope you understand, and just know that it's probably 4 or 5 stars. Probably 5. Most likely 5. But thank you all so much for watching, though. I'll be back really soon with a lot more content, and I hope you understand why. But I will be back in full swing with every single artist that I react to. I will be doing something very special, I believe, the first week that I'm back. I have something prepared, and I hope you are going to enjoy it as much as I will. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to say, though. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing and joining my little family here on YouTube. And if you want to, as well, you can go over to my Patreon. There I will have everything that has been blocked on YouTube for free. You don't have to pay anything to watch anything over there, but if you'd like to, there's a tier where you can do that. And if you do so, thank you very much. You can find finding skits and other stuff on there. And yeah, like this video if you like it, and if you have anything to request from Stray Kids or any other artist, make sure to leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Love you guys so much. Free Palestine, and I will see you in the next video. So yeah, bye!